Never left Trump, and we're for Trump.
And you're wearing some interesting
Well,
T-shirts.
I didn't pick these out. My guys did, but
Well, I like them.
I don't necessarily like them, but they're all right. No, we're for Trump all the way. He's
Well, good
the
for
only
you.
one that's going to save us.
And you know, they say that women aren't supposed to like Trump, so why do you like Trump?
Because he has strength, and he's a man that has gotten things done and will do what he says. And we have no choice but to go with somebody that's not afraid. The Republicans that we do have now are wimps, and they have not. What have they done? They have had a dominant Republican Senate and Congress, and we still have the same old stuff that we always have. We have to change.
I think you're absolutely onto something. I think a lot of people feel that way. And tell me, the T-shirt and Hillary Clinton, what do you think of Hillary?
We don't need another Clinton in the White House. Hillary has corrupted the FBI, which was a well established and some agency that you could trust, and her Clinton cartel has corrupted the FBI. They have corrupted, with Obama, they have delayed all the emails. They had admitted it that they delayed the emails so that Congress couldn't get the emails in time. They dragged their feet so that it would be. So it's everything she touches is corrupted, and then she's just corrupted, and they have a lot of money and a lot of power, and people are afraid of her, and they'll do what they say. And all of those people that had to take the Fifth Amendment, if they had nothing to be afraid of, even after they got immunity so they would not be arrested, they still took the Fifth. So what does that tell you? Because they were afraid of the Clinton machine, because they'll be the next one found dead on the street. Are dead lifting weights, are dead in their apartment, are dead. So that's what I say. She's corrupt, and they don't want to mess with her. They're afraid of her.
And they say Trump supporters are uninformed. Now tell me, you know it's going to be talked about at the debate, probably for the majority of the debate. What do you think of the Trump tapes?
I think they weren't appropriate. They're disgusting. But for one thing, that was 11 years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, Trump was a Democrat at that time. And as we were walking here, we had several Democrats yelling the P word to us and say, grab our P word. Well, then that's what I said, we learned it from you, Democrats. And Bill Clinton is the only one, not Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, out of all the Republicans, the only reason he was the one to choose is because he has the strength, and he's not going to back down, and everybody else in the Republicans are wimps. And they are in the establishment, and they will not carry it all the way through. And Trump's probably got a little Democrat in him from his Democrat days, and he knows how to do it and knows how they think. And that's the one that we chose, and that's why, because he's the one that can get the job done.
What do you think about the Republicans, like you say, the wimps, the people who are saying Trump should apologize?
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Yeah, Paul Ryan. He's yesterday, when he had his big rally and disinvited Trump and Pence, and he got heckled, and everybody told him, "Shame on you, Paul Ryan." And they backed down. They are embarrassed. They don't want their nice little cushy job. I would like to understand somebody that's a senator and a congressman. I might not have my figures straight, but they make like $174,000 a year. But if you Google them, you will see that they all have millions of dollars. Well, my husband might make $175,000 a year, but we don't have millions in our bank account. And if that's the only part how they're getting their money is from their salaries, explain to me how they all got all those millions. And how did Hillary Clinton? She's also in Secretary of State, and what did she make last year? $20 million from just talking to people. Come on, it's a little fishy. And nobody wants to look at it. Nobody wants to bring up the Clinton Foundation.
And of course, they bring up the Trump Foundation, maybe so nobody will talk about the Clinton Foundation. So tell me, are you from Missouri?
Yes, sir.
All right, is Missouri going to go red this year?
We're up 10%. Yes, sir.
We're up 10%. Well, thank you so much for your time. I want to give you the last word.
Go Trump. Vote Trump November the 8th. He's the only guy that can do it, and he supports the men in blue.